Yes, coach. Sorry for the disappointment of the results. You lost 3-0 in the home ground. What went wrong?
First of all, so sorry for the lose today, because we all have big hopes for today's game. I think you can see in football, the higher level you are playing on, you will be punished if you make mistake. We made a mistake after 6 minutes, and now Congo is leading 1-0 and start to be comfortable. Then we have the break, and I think in between we played well. Then we have the break, we try to reorganize ourselves a bit, and I was actually sitting with a feeling we will put pressure more and more on them. And then around 1 hour, then we make another mistake. We give a corner away and there's no call, there's no reason for that at all. But as I'm saying, you get punished when you play World Cup qualification against a FIFA ranking team who is number 67. You make mistake, bang. So this is what we have to learn, that we have to minimize our mistake. Every game, you have to take your lessons. And I think what we learned from today's game, you get some answers, you get some questions. Where are we on our journey with the TAIFA Stars? And we learned that if you want to compete on the high level, you cannot allow yourself to make this kind of mistake that we did today. Today was a setback on our journey of the World Cup qualifiers against a strong team from DRC who are number 67, and to beat them we have to perform up to our very best as a team, and we didn't do that today, mainly because of mistake, personal mistake. We have chances but we didn't convert them into goal. Congo is a strong, experienced team, and maybe there's also something here about experience. Are you used to this kind of exposure, atmosphere? Because I can tell you from my heart that the player, they wanted so badly to go in and do a top performance today, and now we are losing 3-0, mainly because of these personal mistakes. In the moment, Congo, they lead 1-0, then they can start to relax, and you can see how good team they are. Anyway, we are on a journey. On this journey, we'll continue. We are professional. We will do our recovery today. We will go to Madagascar, and we want to finish in style against Madagascar. We have a style. We have a way of how we want to play, and we have I can see the player every time they go out and they work hard on the training ground. They push each other because they want to develop with TAIFA Stars to grow as individual and as team. We have a style, we have a philosophy of how we want to play, and that is the basic, that is the fundament to get success. I see how much the player they put in it, and I see how they grow as individual and as a team, and I'm sure we will be better and better. Today we are disappointed. We now have to wait for the result to see how Benin Madagascar is going, but we wanted so badly to open the door for the World Cup next stage today, but unfortunately we didn't succeed in opening that door, and we feel so sorry about it, but that's sometimes life in football, and I think all players, they regret, or we cannot make these kind of mistakes because then we are punished. Thank you very much for your attention.
3 questions.
I believe strongly in my plan A, but if you were observing the game, then you could see that DRC Congo, they didn't play with two strikers. They only want to play with one striker when they were leading. So why should we have three defenders there with one striker? So that's the reason we changed the system, and we had to try to push more forward. So we took one defender out and put one more up on the midfield. And I think actually also we succeeded to put some pressure on them. We created some chances. Borgo hit the crossbar and so on. But yeah, that's the game.
Two more questions.
Coach, how do you plan to manage your changing room after the loss? We have another important team against Madagascar. The caliber of your players, what do you plan to make sure they are still comfortable? Play very well against the opponents we have.
We have a rule with the Taifa Stars, which we allowed ourselves 24 hours to either be very happy or like today, the other way around. After 24 hours, then it's back to business, and then you have to show the mentally, and that's the reason if you go out now, you will see the player, they are on the ground, they are out there to do the recovery. Do you think they like to go out there and do the recovery now? No. But they know it, they are professional, they have to do the recovery, they are going to have the ice bath, then we go back, we get some energy by some food, and then tomorrow morning, it's my job, but I believe in the players will be mentally strong. And so far, it has been a very interesting and very exciting World Cup journey. And of course, we are going to Madagascar to finish in a good style, no doubt about that. But you are right, there is a mentally thing after losing 3-0 at home. Yes, we have to put ourselves up there again, and we will do it.
Last question.
Well, sorry for the loss. Starting from the Benin match, after the Novato substitution, your team seems lost. And today in this match, after the sub of Novato and the second...
Yeah, I can hear we all look football with our eyes and in different way. I look at it from my side, and sometimes also you see like maybe a very young player that this game was not his best game, that he was delaying a little bit, so I thought it was good to get a change in. Still believe very strongly in Novatus, but don't tell me that it was because of that, but maybe that's your opinion. I look at from a technical point to see how we can balance things in, and I was happy with the substitution we made, and we tried to put some pressure. End of the day, you cannot control if you make personal mistake or not. That's a part of football. Today we made a couple of big personal mistakes, and that made the road for Congo to have a comfortable game. Asante sana.
Thanks everyone.
Go in! Wow.